Thank you for listening. My name is Mike Strauss, aka Strauss21. I'm a mixed martial arts journalist. I currently contribute to bjpen.com, Low Kick MMA, CageSidePress.com. You could find my work there as well as my YouTube channel at aka Strauss21. And of course, the Did You See That Shit Mixed Martial Arts podcast that you are listening to right now. Here is my latest interview. I hope you enjoy it. All right, I want to welcome to the show for the first time Mr. Nate the Snake Andrews. What's going on, man?
Not much, man. How are you?
Doing good. Another week, right? I'd be lying if I said I was doing real good. I'm a Bears fan here in Chicago, and, that was pretty terrible yesterday, huh?
Oh yeah, I missed the game yesterday, but I had when I woke up this morning, I saw all the things on Instagram and all the memes and stuff. So I thought it was, I got a good laugh out of it. But I guess as a fan for you, it's pretty tough, huh?
Yeah, I can't even be that surprised, man, because we all watched him miss 10 kicks through the regular season, and then you can't be surprised that in the end he cost us. I guess we saw it all year, but it is a bummer. But hopefully there's always next year, right? But
Yeah. Or you could always, I'm a New Englander. You could always come on over to this side.
Of course, I'm a diehard Bears fan, but I do root for Tom Brady and the Patriots, man. If the Bears aren't in it, I'm a Brady guy all the way, man. So.
Oh, all right, cool, all right, my man.
So yeah, I'm all in with New England this year, and I hope it is a rematch of with the Eagles in them, just so they could really stick it to them.
Yes, nice.
But yeah, man, get back to you, man. You're 14-1, 34 years old. You're at New England Combat, and I seen that you train at Lausanne's too occasionally, huh?
Yeah, so actually, New England Combat is actually it's actually a box. It's actually called NE Boxing and Fitness now. That's where I do all my boxing, all my strength conditioning. I'm one of the owners of that gym, and then I train all my MMA at Triforce MMA. That's out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island. That's where I'm full time doing all my MMA, my jiu-jitsu. And then I travel around. I go to Lausanne. I get a lot of sparring over there, grappling, get some rounds in over there.
Very cool. Yeah, man. For folks that don't know you, shame on them. You defeated Chris Padilla via submission, 2 minutes 4 seconds of round 2 at CES 49. Your next fight, man, is against Bryce Logan, CES 54. It's gonna be your second title defense, man.
Yeah. So I the first fight against Chris, that Chris fight was that was for the title. It was a vacant title. I had won that one. And then I actually fought Dewan Owens to defend the title for the first time. I won that one first round, triangle choke. So now this will be my second defense.
And I was taking a look at your resume here, man. You are a ridiculous finisher. I mean, do you realize that in your last 8 fights, you've choked out 6 of them, and the other 2 guys you finished with strikes? You do not let it go to the judges, man.
Yeah, I try not to, man. Actually, all my win victories, all 14 of them are all finishers.
That's incredible. Is that? What do you chalk that up to? Is that just your attitude? You just go get it. You don't want to leave it in their hands.
Listen, my one loss was a decision loss, which was a very controversial one. I just don't want to leave it up to the judges. I tell everybody, listen, we get paid a certain amount for the fight, and I'll win. You know what I mean? And it's like I'd rather get paid as much as I can make per second, per minute, instead of the full 15 or full 25 minutes. You know what I mean? And get the same pay at the end if you win. You know what I mean? Might as well get it done quick and get more money per minute.
No, I hear you, man. That's it makes sense to me completely. You're a guy that that definitely the folks on the East Coast should know who you are. But you CES, man, all of your professional fights that have been with that same organization. That's very rare in today's mixed martial arts. How have you managed to do that?
Well, actually, I fought for one other company. Earlier in my career, I think I did 2 at CES. And then I did one another place, and then the rest of them with CES.
Okay.
CES is a great promotion. They, you know what I mean, for considered one of like not the like a small promotion, but for the smaller ones, not kind of like, you know what I mean. You know, they pay well. They work with the fighters, and they put on a good show. You know, they had the access deal, which was good to get a lot of promotion and get myself out there. And now they got the UFC fight on the UFC Fight Pass, which is even better. So it's even pulling me closer to my goal, which is ultimately fighting in the UFC.
Yeah, which brings me to my next question. I know that last year I was listening to one of your interviews you did with James Lynch, and you kind of were talking a little bit about how you really hadn't had any dialogue with the UFC then. Has anything changed?
You know, as of right now, you know, what my manager, what we talk about is I'm just pretty much, I've been on the back burner. You know, they haven't needed it. They haven't needed any 155ers, you know, they just haven't. I haven't got the call, but I'm hoping after getting another big win, and you know, supposedly they're going to be you know, changing some of the weight classes, adding in a weight class. So maybe some of the 55ers the bigger 55ers might be moving up. Maybe they might open up some slots at lightweight.
Yeah, of course, you know, lightweight is probably the hardest division to break into because it's just chock full of so many talented dudes. And of course, you're right there, Matt. I mean, 14-1. I mean, it's remarkable that you haven't got the call up yet, but I mean, they can't deny you. I mean, if you just keep winning, of course, you're going to be there. You mentioned the bigger lightweight guys. You're 6 foot. If they do entertain some of these other divisions, like let's say a 165, would that be something that would interest you?
Yeah, I would be interested in that, but like, I make 155 so easy. You know what I mean? I'm at 6 feet, and I have a long reach, but you know, I only get up to about like 180 or so when I'm off from like fight camps and stuff like that. But as soon as I get on my diet, within a week or two, I'm down in weight. You know what I mean? So it's easy for me to make 155. It's been easy. I've kind of got my body used to it and got the steps down how to do it the correct way, where I'm not fatigued, I'm not you know, burnt out from it. So I think 155 lightweight is where I want to stay. But you know, if there's opportunity for me to, you know, get a chance to get into the UFC, if they need me at a higher weight class, I would definitely jump at that opportunity.
Have you ever had a fight at featherweight?
No, I haven't made featherweight yet. The lowest I've gotten down to, which was actually by accident, was I got down to like 152 because my scale was off when I was cutting weight, and then when I got to weigh-in, I did like a check, and they were like, "You're at 52," and I was like, "Oh man!" So I actually drank a little before the official weigh-in started until I got back up to 155. But yeah, so that's the lowest I've gotten. I haven't tried it yet, but I've always said like I'm open to that, because all I would have to do is just start a little earlier on dieting and get my body down. But like I said, 155, I'm happy at 155.
Yeah, and of course, man, you know, no reason to change anything if nothing's broken. I mean, as we said, you're 14-1. You're definitely doing the right things, brother. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. Your opponent, Bryce Logan. What do you know of him, man? Are you a fighter that likes to study your opponent, or do you just kind of let your coaches handle all that?
We do it together. I study him a little bit. I don't I don't dwell on it. I take a look at the films a couple of times, see what he's good at, see what he does, and then we put together a game plan. But the most important part is like sticking to myself. You know what I mean? Bettering myself and making sure all my tools are sharp, so that when I go in there, you know, I have kind of an idea. But, you know, at the same time, he's not going to come in there as the same old fighter that he was his last fight, just like I'm not going to come in there as the same old fighter as the previous ones. You know what I mean? I try to get better each and every fight, so I'm assuming my opponents are trying to do the same thing. So I can't go in there just being the same old me. You know, I get better and better each camp, each year, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go out there, do my thing. I know he's going to come out there. He's gonna, he's gonna bring it. He's a tough dude. He has a good record, and he's fought some tough guys. So I know he's going to bring it. And, at the end of the day, I'm going to get my hand raised again and hopefully be moving on to the next level.
It's going to be a great night of fights, man. CES 54. That happens January 19th in Lincoln, Rhode Island at the Twin River Casino. And, of course, you are the main event, man. So good luck with that. I want to give you a few minutes here. Shout out your coaches, sponsors, whatever you'd like. The floor is yours, Nate.
Thanks. I'd like to shout out all my coaches at Triforce MMA, everybody at Lausanne MMA, everyone at my gym, NE Boxing, my boxing coach there, Victor Fagner, all my training partners. Thanks for all the support and all the training. A shout out to my sponsors, D&H Collision, Northeast Security Solutions, Ocean State Nutrition. Thanks for all the support. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for you guys having my back. And shout out to all my friends and family. Thanks for always supporting me, coming to the fights, and showing love.
Well, I appreciate it, brother. Best of luck to you. Again, that is January 19th, CES 54. Don't miss it. Nate, I appreciate your time, brother.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Take care, man. Go Patriots.
Yeah.